Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient. Let's go ahead and get into these messages. I just heard someone thought you were catfishing them. Okay, so someone maybe thought you were a catfish, that you're unreal. Let's go ahead and get into these messages and see what this is about. Let's see. All right, let's see what messages are coming in. Okay, perfect. We have the King of Wands, Aries Sagittarius energy. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Emperor. Wow. Okay, so three fire energies, all fire, all passion. It feels like this King of Wands is looking or watching. They're watching. Okay. And this is probably okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. That's you. Interesting. And then behind that, we have the star. This person sees you as a star. And then behind that, we have the sun. Okay. So you have somebody that's physically attracted to you. But then we also have the emperor, meaning that not only is this person physically attractive, but they also want to get to know you better. Perhaps they see something that they like. Maybe they thought, like I said in the beginning of this message, that you were catfishing them, and somehow they're able to see that you're not a catfish. This person is very excited about you. Something about your physical appearance most definitely be with this Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's continue. Tell me more about this energy. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there is a major spark of interest here. This person is magnetically attracted to you. So, with this Ace of Swords next to the Emperor, this person wants to talk to you. I said that. They're watching you and they want to talk to you. I feel like this person is going to initiate the conversation, especially with the Emperor showing up. We do have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, it feels like this person saw you. They're attracted. They like what they see. And then the emperor, they're like, okay, I want to explore this further. All right, tell me more or clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's something this person may even want to know if you're single. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Clarify the, oh wow, we have the Empress. Okay, this is interesting. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so I just said this person wants to know if you're single. So they want to know if you're single or married. We have the world been coming out a lot. If y'all notice, I've been picking that energy's been coming out a lot because you guys are online. Somebody's online. There's some sort of online presence. That's why the world keeps coming out over and over and over. But the world also represents cycles. Okay. Something trying to like a something trying to start a lesson or something like that, or a path, direction here. But on the surface, the world can represent the internet, it can represent travel, distance is the world. But with this Ace of Swords, like I said, this person wants to know if you're single or married. Not if you're talking to someone, if you're single or married. So, like, if you're not married, this person will consider you single because they're showing up as the emperor, wanting to court you in a way of marriage. It's very interesting how this person is just like already in emperor mode. It's like, okay, I see her, I see him, I'm attracted, boom, I'm in emperor mode. With the queen, excuse me, with the empress here in the Five of Swords, it feels like if you tell this person that you are married, they'll be jealous here with the Five of Swords. They'll be upset but like not necessarily with you, but just upset, kind of envious. I shouldn't say jealous, I say envious. Like they'll be envious. Tell me about the Five of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. Now, if you've already had a conversation, if you know who this person is, okay, this emperor that's going to initiate some sort of conversation with you, if you've already had a conversation with them and you two maybe had some sort of conflict, because there could have been conflict between you and this individual, maybe they wanted to see how serious you are, or maybe this person just wanted to confirm that you're not a catfish, or vice versa. With the Five of Swords, it feels like this person, there could have been conflict. You two could have gotten into it. There was some sort of disagreement, and then you went into no contact with this individual. But I definitely see with the Knight of Cups, this person is the one that wants to come in and apologize. I feel like it was them, because the Emperor sometimes can be very controlling, very demanding. The Emperor can also be someone that puts in a lot of pressure because they typically get what they want when they want it. But because you are the Empress, you can't do that to an Empress. The Emperor can do that to other elements, but not the Empress, because the Empress is the one that does the choosing in terms of choosing her own path and not feeling pressured or forced to do anything that's out of alignment with who she truly is and what she feels. The Empress is someone that's in tune with her intuition. The Empress is someone that's in tune with her mind as well, very wise and mature. So you're the type of person that would speak your mind if something doesn't feel right. And I think that this emperor isn't used to that type of personality. So with the empress and the Five of Swords, it definitely feel like there was conflict. But with the Knight of Cups, this person is planning on coming in and maybe soothing that, or fixing it, or apologizing, or just trying to um like get you to understand that they see your point of view. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, because there's a conversation that's coming in. They want to apologize for making you angry, okay? If that's the case, because I feel like this emperor was pushy. The person could have been very pushy and they apologize. And maybe they were pushy in a way where they begin to think, because like maybe your response, like you responded to their pushiness, and then maybe this person felt like, oh, they must be hiding something, they must be a catfish. No, you were responding to how pushy they were and how they were acting. Okay, tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have the world. Okay, so there was a lesson, yeah. So this Knight of Cups, the world came out. This Knight of Cups learned a lesson for sure. A major, major lesson was learned here, the situation. And that's why they want to come back around and try again. Okay, I just heard, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So this person wants to come back around and try this again. They could be at a distance, they could be online. This person feels like if you give them another chance, like they want to do this again. They want to get to know you again. They want to try again. Okay. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. They do feel a type of way about how things transpired. And this could be like a brand new individual, brand new person. Tell me about the worlds. All right. So we have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Hermit. Yeah, so this person, they're reflecting, or they've reflected, or have had time to reflect on how they responded. They also they also reflected on themselves, because I feel like I said, this person came in too intense. And I think that they realized that that wasn't the way to go about this, especially with someone like you. You're showing up as the Empress. You can't come at the Empress like that, intense like that. Okay. To a certain extent, not putting on, you can't be a complete stranger and try to come in and be bossy. Like that's just not how an empress is not going to respond to bossy energy, because the empress is a boss, right? The emperor is a boss, but you're also a boss as well, but you're the feminine energy. So this person needs to approach you as such, right? It's like two CEOs. Like you can't, one CEO towards another CEO, you both are on the same level. It's just the masculine and the feminine energy. And I feel like this emperor, I'm not calling you guys CEOs, but that's the energy I'm getting, right? Like you establish your own life, you call the shots in your own life. And it just feels like this emperor was very, um, I don't want to say misogynistic. I don't think that that's the word. I mean, it could be a little bit misogyny, but it definitely feels like they came in with a lot of pressure, just kind of assuming that you would bend to their will and you didn't. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Wands here, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we already know what that's about. Very physically attracted to you. Tell you about the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. They also realize that there could be a lot of people that are interested in you romantically. Five of Wands could represent competition. This person knows that. And they also probably recognize that you ignore a lot of people. Like there's a lot of people that's probably trying to get your attention and you ignore them. Okay, tell me, we have the Towers clarifying the King of Wands. Okay, so again, this person saw something that they didn't expect. Tell me about, we have the Eight of Swords, and it feels like whatever they saw, they can't unsee it, and they've been thinking about it consistently, but they've been taken by surprise. What is the surprise here? We have the Eight of Swords. What is the surprise? The Tower and the Eight of Swords. Oh wow. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. It feels like that they misjudged you. The Nine of Pentacles and Judgment. I feel like they misjudged you before they even got a chance, before they even gave you a chance. They kind of already misjudged you. You didn't misjudge them. You reacted to how they were acting. So we have the Tower and the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles and Judgment, but it feels like they misjudged you. I'm also getting where like they made the wrong judgment call as it relates to you. So the judgment call could have been they ignored you, they didn't respond, they acted like they were not interested, they played down their interests. So it feels like they're getting, justice isn't here, but they experienced perhaps some sort of karma in the situation. And then we have Nine of Pentacles and Judgment. It feels like, tell me about Judgment. Like they got a chance to see how, tell me about Judgment. It feels like they got a chance to see how successful you are, or independent, or amazing, or something. Tell me about Judgment. Or they can't believe it. We have the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. We have the Devil and we have Strength. Interesting. So we have Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and Strength. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, it feels like this person made the wrong judgment call as it relates to you. And for some of them, they could have the Three of Pentacles. They could have told people about you or about the situation, and those individuals gave them the wrong advice. And see, that's why sometimes it's best to stop telling people about your dating life. Like sometimes it's best to just keep stuff to yourself. Use your own intuition, use your own mind, go off of what people are showing you instead of getting advice from friends. Okay, that sometimes even family. Sometimes it's best to keep your business to yourself. And I feel like with Three of Pentacles, the Devil, this person um should have kept this to themselves for some of them, and they got the wrong advice. They realize it now because the advice that they were given was the opposite to what they actually wanted to do. Okay. The advice could have been like, oh, don't chase after that person, don't reach out, don't be the first one, don't do this, don't do that. And they should have actually, because like it feels like spiritually they were supposed to do that and they didn't. And then we have Strength here. Yeah, they're upset that they listened to these friends, these colleagues, or whatever about what they should do as it relates to you, because this person was trying to get you. They were trying to land you, but all they had to do was listen to themselves. Tell me about Strength. So we have the moon. Yeah. Their friends told them to be silent, not say anything, just wait. And they did that. Either they listened to somebody who gave them that advice, or they they listened to someone that gave them that advice, or they just did it themselves. And it backfired. Yeah. Wait to Three of Cups. Wait to you reach out to them, or don't be the first one. Yeah, see karma. Don't be the first one to reach out, stuff like that. Let's see. Four of Wands and the Page of Swords. I'm even getting where this person could have intentionally, if you had conflict with them and then you were trying to talk to them after, this person could have intentionally gave you silent treatment. Seven of Swords, yeah, ignore you. Yeah, it, but it backfired here. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. That's all I have for you. Um, but this person is gonna say something to you. Okay, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.